Good morning. I'm here to go over what I did in last week. I got my coffee. I'm going to need several cups of these today. I know it. But it was a busy week for me, or busy weekend, because we started spring cleaning. And, okay, when people move in with you and then they move out, they're supposed to take their stuff, but they don't. After 3 years of waiting for them to take their stuff and they still haven't, guess who's getting rid of it finally? Or moving it out finally. It's going to go in the shed until they actually come and get it. It's family, so you gotta give them a little slack. It's just irritating because it's been 3 years. 3 years and tons of their stuff. So this weekend we spent going through things. I had some stuff packed in that room too, and I unpacked it finally. They had buried it under their stuff, so I couldn't get to my stuff. And I found tons of my crafting stuff. And, excuse me. I think I got something in my eye, but I found some beads. And I was working on a whip yesterday, and I needed a frogger. So I made me one. I bought these needles on Amazon. They're supposed to be for embroidery. That thing is huge. Do you see how big it is? So I figured froggers, perfect. Just for me, scrap beads that I found. And let me tell you, I got a lot of beads. A lot of beads, especially a lot of Delica beads. And I'm going to use them up in some of my cross stitching. Why not? If the color matches and all, and I can substitute and not buy the Mill Hill or something, it'll save me money. So why not? So let's see the rest of the haul. Not a lot of haul this time. For one, I only got 3 pieces of fabric from Michael's. I'm trying to get up my collection of bags. Excuse me. And trying to get better at sewing. So I'm buying fabric that I like to match other things. This is one of the patterns, pieces I got. And these were all just a yard. This one, I got to go with this one. Yes, I'm gonna make me some Harry Potter bags. But after I ordered these, I found some other. So, that I really like. A third print. It's another print that will go perfectly with both of these. So now I can't make them yet because I'm waiting for that other piece of fabric to come in. And then I'm going to make me some floss buddies and a project bag or 2. And maybe another book sleeve. So, okay, then only one other thing. And that's my fabric of the month from Fortnite Fabrics. I switched up my subscription. I did away with the elegant one, the one with the opal in it. And I went with a 1/4 of a quarter instead of an 1/8 in the gray. And look at this. This one is called So Vain. I love it. And I like that it's a bigger piece because more projects will fit on this. So it is gorgeous. called So Vain. So, and I'm going to keep with this one. It's the gray subscription of theirs. There. And that's all the haul. I was a good girl for the most part. Or it just hasn't came in. For last week's homework, we had to do, I think it was 3 different prompts, or 4, 5, 250 stitches. Let me see. Sorry about that. I have to get my book. All right, so whip with the pig. Okay, so yeah, there was different prompts. I think it was 250 stitches on each one. I'm doing the Advent calendar, Brooks Books Advent. This is on Bee Stitch Me, Opalescent, Winter Blues. But number 6 has Little Pig, so I worked on this one. Yes, I am behind. I know it. I've got to do a month where I'm just doing smalls because I've got a lot of them. Okay, then there was one for a messy back. So this is it. My messy back. My oldest whip too. So 250 stitches on it. And I got the bonus points for showing the messy back too, or I should, I hope I did. And I was working on chapter 2, which is this right here. So I started it. And then the third one was with a whip with an angel on it. I'm working on Spirit of Evergreen by Brooks Books, and that's how far I am now on it. I really like that one too. And then the 4, okay, there was 4 prompts. Yeah. A whip that has stars on it, or your oldest. So I went with my oldest again. So I worked on that one. So that was all the homework for the week. Then, because it had been a little bit, I decided to work on the blanket, if I can get it out. And I worked on this guy right here. He's a big one. Let's see. There. That guy. And I got, how many stitches was it? Did I get with him? I know I did not write it down. I'm shocked. I always write it down. But I got some stitches in. I think it was around 500 in with this guy, which I've got to work on him some more this week. There. Then my last whip was the Dark Queen of the Sea, which I finished part 7. I made them into stingrays, and there's her crown. Now, this month I've been trying to catch up on these. This was part 7. They're on part 8 now. I started it. I'm almost caught up. Almost. But isn't she looking gorgeous? Love it. For this week's homework, it's got to be stitch on a whip that has a place where you would like to have a party. Okay, so I was thinking about this. I almost said the Hogwarts, and then I thought, no. In the book, oh, Percy Jackson, when he goes underwater, he is in a big bubble. So I thought it'd be so cool, be underwater with the Dark Queen in a big old bubble with all the ocean around us. So that's going to be my whip. 1,000 stitches I need to get in. So I'm hoping I can get all of part 8 done this week. I'm going to try. I also did a little bit of sewing, and I made my first little quilted bag. Very simple, not the best. I'm still trying to learn how to use my sewing machine right. And these fabrics I had gotten off of Wish forever ago because I wanted to learn how to quilt. So I used them up, made me a cute little bag, and I've already got a project in it. Let's see. I think that's it. Not that much. Okay, going around, there is, and I do not remember who started it, but Sarah King is the one that gave me a shout out. Thank you, Sarah. And it's under 1,000 subscriber shout outs. And it's just a way to bring attention to all those subscribers that don't have a lot of people, subscribers, period, like me. And so this week, I was watching, well, I'm going to do 3 for this week, and each week I'm going to give out some more. The Witchy Stitchers, which I love watching, Tina Frazier, and Angie the Hibernation Stitcher. Those 3 are great. Okay, so give them go look at some of their floss tubes, and I'm going to put a link down to all of their channels below. And I'm going to have to take it easy today. I overdid it yesterday and I fell. Leave it to me. I'm the clumsiest person on this earth. Yeah. If I can drop it, I'm going to drop it. If I can fall, I'm going to end up falling. So I got to take it easy today. And I'm just going to stitch away. I wonder how far I can get this week. I wonder if this week, if I can get all of part 8, which is the coral, similar to this, over here with a trident. And somebody had put gold braid right here on their trident. I'm going to do the same thing. I love that. And I tie the gold in up here because I copied this pattern. Somebody did it with beads, and I want to go with the gold thread. So I did, and I really like it. I'm loving this. This is one of my favorite whips, as you can tell. I've also got to get everything situated. I started organizing for next month. I'm just going to, I'm going to still do my homework every week, and it's any of my projects are open. Otherwise, I'm going to be working on all full coverage. Period. Full coverage. Except for when I get really tired of the full coverage, and then I'm going to work on the blanket. Because I'll get burned out on the full coverage. But my goal is at least 3 days a week on one of my full coverage projects. So, and that's not that bad. I can do that. But that's it for this week's. Let's see. I wonder if I can get done. I wonder if I can get done. I'm excited. I'm so close to being caught up with this, which was my goal for the month. And yes, I know it is the 26th, and in 4 days, the next installment comes out. But that's okay, because before those 4 days are up, I'm going to be caught up. I'm determined. I am determined. I'm going to get caught up with this. But I hope everyone has a blessed day. And have fun stitching. Oh, I didn't do any crocheting. I didn't. I left it. But got some good tips. So I'm going to try some of those tips and get my squares. And going through everything and unpacking some of the stuff, I found a stash of yarn. I got enough blues to make another Afghan. And so the block Afghan from Annie's, I'm going to take those and make blocks out of my yarn stash that I already have. And I'll be giving away. I don't know to who once I'm done, but it's using up my stash. And let me tell you, I got plenty of yarn for it. So I'd rather put it to use instead of just letting it keep sitting there. And yeah, it's going to be all blues. All different shades of blues. It's going to be so pretty. But maybe next week I have some of those to show you too. But I hope everyone has a blessed day. Enjoy your week. And this is Flosstube number 17. If I forgot to say that, I can't remember. But enjoy your week, everyone. See you next week.